ladies and gentlemen, I have the itch for the Switch It Up show. My name is Glenn, and I will be your host today as we explore a few awesome games on the Nintendo Switch. But of course, I cannot do that alone. I need the help of Mr. Seth Trav.
How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, thank God. I was like, are you out there? Are you here?
Oh, I'm here. My heart is palpitating.
I bet it is. I am sure, but I'm gonna need you to calm it down, sir. All right. So we got a packed show today, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have two games. Oh, that's funny because my game is actually called Packmaster. Didn't even mean that. Packed show, Packmaster. See, it's a pun. We like to laugh.
Yeah.
Fun. I'm gonna go ahead and let these sweet beats ride, and then we're gonna get into this. Two games, polar opposite. Let's go. I can't even look at you. I know what's coming.
That's right, man.
But let's go ahead and we'll get this started in a very fun, family-friendly way. But Packmaster, available now on the Nintendo Switch. It's a very fun little puzzle game. Again, available right now on the Nintendo Switch. Let me double check the price for you guys out there in podcast land, because I do not want to misquote. Ooh, it's $4.99. And let me tell you, that is a steal, especially considering you get 25 gold coins. This game came out about 3 weeks ago. Plays up to 4 people, 69 megabytes, so not a ton of space. It's a puzzle game from our awesome people over at Forever Entertainment. Big fans of those guys and gals. So let me go ahead and hit you with a little bit of the synopsis. Can you pack it all in? Are you an expert packer? Only the smartest, safest travelers can visit every country. Be the leader of the pack. What's more refreshing than the feeling of a nice, perfectly organized suitcase? Relive that relaxing feeling over and over again as you get ready to travel with Packmaster. Your one simple challenge to fill your suitcase with a myriad of objects provided. All at once easy and increasingly frustrating. Travel around the world to international cities and solve special puzzles created specifically for each item. The words are a little weird in this, ladies and gentlemen. I can assure you they are weird on the page. Organization is key since your suitcases are not boring rectangles that you are used to. We will strain the limits of your imagination as you try to fit the pieces into the cases of all shapes and sizes. It features hundreds of levels of cramming craziness. Fill your passport from stamps from around the world and 14 exotic locales with unique, fun objects. Travel smarter and pack cleaner. Packmaster will help you to organize your brain as you organize your suitcase. I like this. I like the synopsis. A little fuzzy on the translation there, but still a good time. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I like Packmaster. First thing about this game, the graphics are, and I'm sorry, there's no other way to say this, they are adorbs.
Oh, yeah.
They are adorbs. Everything has the most cute little clip art emoji style graphics as you are presented with a random assortment of objects for you to place in your suitcase. And what's neat is that when you're doing this, when you're putting all this stuff in your suitcase, every bag that you're gonna have is different, and each bag is gonna have different items that you put into it, and you can rotate the items, move them around in the bag to make it so that they can fit. And as you start to play, obviously it gets harder and harder as you go on, but the ways that they do it make it more fun. They tag each level to a certain country, and they try to give you objects that you most likely might be taking if you were going to said country. So if you're going to a tropical place, there's a lot of beach items and things like that. And the bag changes different size, and you have to kind of move and position these pieces so that they can all fit within the suitcase. But of course, as you go on and it gets more difficult, the bag takes it could be a really small bag, or it could be a big bag that comes in a really weird size. And one of the shapes that they have, one of the bags is a cactus bag. There's bags that are circles. There's ones that are flower shaped, rectangles, all types of different shaped bags. But your objects also get a little weird as well. And some objects you can actually rotate depending on what they are. And one of the tests that they have is that they move the bag around. So once you have everything all packed, if you have things packed too closely and you don't have enough space between them and you put something fragile next to something heavy, it might break. And also, what's really neat is as you're starting to pack through the bag, once you think you have everything packed in, it'll pop up on the screen and be like, oh, I forgot something. And they'll give you something else, and you have to try to move everything around to make room for it in the bag. It's a simple concept, but one that gets increasingly more difficult as you play. But, for the most part, I really think the difficulty curve on this is perfect because it never gets too super frustrating, and you can usually figure out where everything needs to go. It does require you to be precise, but because the controls, unlike some of the other games that we mentioned previously, are so spot on and so good, and it's easy to move, you can have an easy time playing with the controller, handheld, Joy-Con. No matter which way you're going to play, you're going to be able to place these items in there, despite the fact that it's very picky, which is cool. I like a challenge as long as the challenge that you give me is able to be attained, with the controls. So I really like this game. It's a pleasant surprise. The graphics are really good, the gameplay is fun, and the price is right. So I'm into Packmaster. Let's go ahead. Let's give this game a 4.5 out of 5. Really, really, really good.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I had a lot of fun with this. Cool puzzle game. Great for everybody in the family. Rated E for everybody. So in that respect, let's take a walk on the wild side, I suppose.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we play the gambit of games here, and I have a very mature title, possibly the most mature title I have ever played, at going on 32 years of age. It's Waifu Uncovered. It is $5.59, and you get 28 gold coins when you purchase it digitally. It's from the fine folks over at East Asia Soft and developed by One Hand Free Studios. And it touts the one hand free mode. I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I unlocked one hand free mode, and it plays like a dream. So, it is available today, the day we're recording this. That is July 16th, 2020. So, I'm going to try and read this as best I can. Destroy the clothes, save the waifus. 8 beautiful maidens are under threat of alien attack. Their lives and the fate of the world now rest in your hands. In this simple yet rewarding shoot-'em-up, take command of multiple ship types, each balanced for a different play style, and blast away clothing that's been deeply infected by a deadly virus. Evade and destroy enemies as they feverishly work against you. Team up in multiplayer, or bravely battle alone. Save the girl of your dreams, and perhaps even unlock a convenient one-finger mode. Meet 8 female characters presented in high-quality, hand-drawn style. Undress your targets to save them from lethal infection. Select different ships focused on speed, power, or add-ons. Take down enemies and bosses unique to each stage. Play solo or team up with a friend or for cooperative action. Unlock more revealing content as you progress. So, ladies and gentlemen, this game, it's a shmup. Okay? It is a, top-down shooter. And the enemy types are interesting. They look like very simple flash animations, but they're fairly still. I don't think they actually change much, except these rage faces. If you remember the old rage face memes and all those series of things, they use a bunch of rage faces as falling enemy types that you have to shoot. The ships, I want to say, are definitely a little phallic, or certain adult tools that a lady might use, or a dude, who knows. I'm not kink shaming here, because we played Waifu Uncovered. It's very clearly, this game gives you what you want. They give you these varying babes drawn up, just drawn up very well with clothes on and clothes completely off. As you go around the level, it starts out and they're not even happy you're there, and then you kick things off by them smiling at you, and then slowly you just go around, and the more points you get, you see a little red box sort of flash and zoom in onto the spot of the clothes that you are now going to remove. And I think the difficulty of the game is really supposed to come from you being distracted by the boobies and the crotch shots, which there are plenty of, and it's all there for you to see, ladies and gentlemen. And they're varying. So if you want a variety of lady and style of looking lady, you get that in this game. So this is gonna sound a little weird, but this game is, like, to play it, it's not that bad. Like, it's really not that bad of a shmup. Like, it's way better a play than I thought it was gonna be. But, like, overall, I definitely think they're just giving you what a very specific group wants, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's really nothing wrong with that. And the fact that they made a good game around that, it's pretty cool. Like, there's reasons to keep playing, you know? You gotta unlock other ships. You gotta keep playing to unlock the uncensored mode. And then you gotta play to unlock the one-handed mode. Unless you just want to view all the stuff you've unlocked in the gallery, which is there for your perversion pleasures. So, because of that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually gonna give this game a 4 out of 5.
That's
because it's very very well done. It's not what I would want to play in front of anybody, and I'm a little worried that it's even on my Switch, but it's gonna be a good conversation piece. Definitely a conversation starter for anybody that grabs my Switch from me or tries to, like, you know, hack my account. They're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, oh, we shouldn't even bother. He's got enough problems. That's the goal. It's a great, though, One Hand Studios, right? One Hand Free Studios. You did an amazing job on your smut game. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we try to bring you, like, a little bit of everything here on the Switch Show. We get a lot of games to review, so we try to like cover as many different types as possible. You know, but I guess that's the thing about the eShop. There's a variety of games available for you to play, and if things ever get boring, you can always switch it up.